Right guys, what is up? We are here at the bike barn. We are going to be doing a range test for our brand new Ultra Bee stock battery, stock settings, stock everything. The only thing that's not stock is this duck right here. We're at 100% battery. We're at 4 miles right now in total. I was running around the yard right after I bought it. Stock settings, I haven't touched any of the settings as far as coasting and like regen and all that. It's still all stock. I'm guessing we're gonna get about 25 miles. If I can do 5 laps here, I will be happy. That will be way better than the Sur-ron Ultra Bee and the Talaria that we tested. So let's get into it. Two high-speed areas over here that I showed you guys. You know, normal woods and then motocross section, so we get to test everything too. My goal for this video is going to be to give you guys the most accurate off-road range numbers possible. I was riding at a good, steady pace the whole time, and the track is 99% sand, which uses a lot more energy since there's so much spinning out. But this does not feel like the Sur-ron or the Talaria whatsoever. It also doesn't feel like the Sur-ron Bee. It feels more similar to the Storm versus the Light Bee for sure, with the ergonomics and the brakes. It just feels bigger. What is also good about testing the range on this particular track is that this track has a whole bunch of different styles of riding all wrapped up in one track. It has these wide open fields, which is going to diminish the battery quite a bit. It also has a mile-long motocross section in it, and it has quite a few miles of trails in the back, all making the perfect condition to test a real-world range. Sur-ron claims that in EP mode you can get about 87 miles at 25 miles an hour. If any of you have seen my review videos in the past, I always suggest to take the range of whatever the company is saying and cut that range number in half, and that's going to be much more of an accurate number. Look at our battery range. That was 86%. So I was quite surprised after our first lap, which is about 6 miles, we only used 14% of our battery pack. This would suggest that we could do 6 laps safely, which is really good considering when I had my Sur-ron Ultra Bee and Talaria Sting when I rode on this track, I could do a very maximum of 4 laps. 3 laps, 57%. So I could, in theory, do 6. I'm gonna go again. That's pretty damn impressive, actually. That's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. And the bike still feels plenty alive. And after squeezing a few more laps in on the bike, I did not notice a decrease in power until I got to about 25%. That's where I noticed a decrease in the top speed. And here's when we're going to approach the very end of our 6th lap, and we're getting close to the single digits, and I notice the power drop off is pretty dramatic. Right when it hits 13%, it goes into a limp mode, which Limp mode cuts the power way down, less than half, prompts you to charge, and it just gives you enough power to ride back to where you need to be. Oh, there we go. I'm starting to feel power loss. Yep. We're at 13%. This is Limp mode. Woo! Let's go, dude. We're at 44 miles. See, all right, it says Limp mode, power down, needs charging. So we're at 12% at the end of the day. So we used 88%, went around the track 6 times, 35 miles on a charge like that. That's really good. Holy freaking Lord. Just got done with the ride. As you can see, I was gonna do the range test like going pretty easy, but God, it was so easy to go fast on it. I would say riding off-road, easy 35 miles. This got 35 miles in this terrible sand. This is worst case scenario. It's hot outside, it's sandy, stock battery, gun in it. This battery did amazing. It went into Limp mode about 13% and went into Limp mode right at 13%. 75 or 80 miles EP mode, 25 miles an hour or whatever. That would be easy to do on this bike. Super good range. It's not enough to do our races, so I have a little bit of surprise for you guys. Stay tuned. We got something bigger, heavier, that'll give us more range. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be in a future video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Super impressed with the Ultra Bee. See you in the next one.